Hey guys, welcome to Red Umbrella Fund. I'm Jing Shu, one of the program associates, and today I'm happy to announce that our next round of call for application is open. That means as long as you're a sex worker-led group or network, you recognize sex work as work, and you're willing to build and strengthen the sex worker movement, then you're eligible for applying for funding. And all our application forms and guidelines are on our website. And the deadline this year is 31st July. And if you submit your application before that, but afterwards you want to have an improved version, that's also okay. And in addition to the guideline and Q&A, today I want to give you some extra tips to improve your application and improve your chance to be selected. 1. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. And do not submit your application when you're in doubt. And we can also provide you personalized feedback and advice, but that can only happen if you contact us 10 days before the deadline. 2. We work with 4 languages: English, French, Spanish, and Russian. And this year we also have launched an online application system, but for now that is only in English. So with other 3 languages, you still need to go to download the application forms and guidelines to fill it in. And if you don't speak those 4 languages, please find your community or allies, or even just use Google Translate. 3, remember that your application would be read by sex workers from all over the world. So try to imagine that you're talking to your peers, not to some donors far away. And also, remember that most of the sex worker reviewers will not come from your country or region. That's why please explain everything that you find obvious, but others may not. And also, especially, we should explain the social political context of your country so that people can know why your work is so important. Number 4, please find reliable referees and find people who really know your organization or network and who will give you a positive recommendation. References help our review panel to know better about you and to make best choices. So that is really important. And please make sure your referees know that you're applying for this grant, and please remind them to check their emails and receive their phones. And 5, avoid contradictions. Try to be consistent in all questions on the question list. 6, please fill in all the fields. Incomplete applications will not be considered. And if you find a question not relevant, simply put NA instead of leaving it blank. And from previous experiences, we found a lot of groups struggling with the question about their organizational structures. Actually, here you don't need to be an NGO with many departments, but simply tell us how your decisions are made. Is that in a participatory way or not? 7, tell us your most relevant successes. The competition is really fierce, so you really want your group or network to stand out. That means you can proudly tell us what you have achieved and how that is related to your vision and future goals. 8, tell us whether your group is local, national, or regional. And if they're national or regional, also tell us what connections you have made nationally or regionally. 9, be frank about your challenges and limitations. The Sex Worker Review Committee will understand it is difficult to organize sex worker groups in many countries. So you may tell us difficulties in finding funding or the political risks of doing it. And your peers in the committee may consider it very important to fill in the funding gap or to support your group based on your unique challenges and needs. So that concludes our short video of 9 tips. I hope to see your applications soon, and good luck!